of competitive compensation, but are not getting the support you need to make solid financial decisions?
We suggest that you use the 5 whys technique. We have 5 suggested areas of inquiry to get you started. Why has compensation cost not declined as enrollment has declined? Why do budget projections show increase in special education costs even though the FCMAT report of February 2013 delineated a $4.2 million of potential savings? Why do budget projections show increases in transportation costs even though the FCMAT report of September 2012 delineated a $1.3 million potential savings? Why, after investing millions in solar panels and receiving energy rebates, why are energy costs not decreasing significantly as promised? Why do budget projections include a 3% reserve even though the state only requires 2%? Let's look at each of these questions in more detail and see where they lead us. Declining enrollment. We have heard repeatedly that the source of the district's financial woe is declining enrollment. We're not going to ask the question, why is there declining enrollment, although we feel it leads to an invaluable discussion. Such an inquiry is beyond the scope of our parameters this evening. What we ask with respect to declining enrollment is, why does the district continue to budget for increasing compensation costs to educate fewer and fewer students? In the last 3 years, enrollment has declined by almost 2,000 students, yet Medea membership has remained constant. How can that be? We're not asking you to lay off our members. We acknowledge, however, that position control is a part of responsible management. If we identify positions that are less directly related to the education of our students, you could choose not to fill those positions when the incumbents leave, or you could transfer the incumbents to appropriate vacant positions. There are humane ways to shrink an organization when shrinking is necessary. The question is, why has that not happened? We suggest you look at all of the positions in the district and prioritize them. Budgets are about priorities. Prioritize the positions and not the people. This is very important. We know you can easily confirm the value of an employee with direct responsibility for students. By what we mean the employee that logs the student's attendance for the day. Many other large groups of employees can be easily validated, yet there will still be a large number of positions to review. This will take time and careful analysis. We suggest it might be worth the effort. It would also be valuable to look at non-compensation costs in a similar way, especially consulting fees.
In the same vein, we suggest that you review the FCMAT reports on potential savings in special education and transportation. Determine which recommendations will be implemented and budget for savings. Managers are held accountable for budgets. If the savings are not budgeted, they will not happen. It appears that budgets for district departments are currently created by taking last year's budget and growing them by some set percentage. This may be why the district's expenses are increasing even as enrollment is declining. One option would be to implement zero-based budgeting. In this technique, a department's budget is built based on facts about what is really needed rather than what has been spent before. Managers are held accountable for budgets. If the savings are not budgeted, they will not happen. The FCMAT report includes a valuable clue